You don't pick teaching because it's easy. You pick teaching because it makes you happy. I mean, I'm being honest, I didn't teach for 1 year and I was miserable. I mean, I love teaching.
I like working with kids. I like working with kids that have challenges out there, and I want to make sure that they succeed. Somebody helped me out, and I feel like, it's this altruistic thing. I want to give back and help out again.
My passion is for middle school students and teaching them how to navigate life. Life as a teenager, as a preteen, is very difficult, but our students that have other issues, not just teenage years, need help navigating, learning how to get along, and learning how to have fun and laugh also.
When a child comes in your room and he starts talking about, well, my dad went to jail last night, or my mom got beat up by my dad and I was up all night. Those children, when they walk in your classroom, you have to stop, and you have to address some of those issues lots of times. But I think the other thing that teachers in this district do is that they get that, they understand that, and they deal really well with it. But they also, they are absolutely focused on the education of the children despite all their disadvantages.
It's kind of hard to have the students remove those things at home and have them realize that this is a safe place and it's okay. It's not easy, and you have to be honest about that. It's not easy because there are some things happening that probably should not be happening. But you do the best that you possibly can while the students are there.
When you live in some of the situations that these kids live in, it kind of makes you want to just cry. Just coming to school is a challenge. If you don't have parental support at home, you need someone to motivate you and push you to get the education, somebody to tell you that it's real important. We do that at school. We say it's real important to get your education, to get you out of the situation you're in. But once you leave here and go back home, you're back at that situation.
25 to 30% of our kids are homeless. We had a young girl one year that she was sleeping in a cardboard box with her family. And she'd come to school and we'd feed her, we'd let her shower at school, we'd wash her clothes for her. We have a lot of good kids, but we have a lot of kids that just have some problems.
That takes up a lot of my day, is crisis management and trying to help those students to work through those problems.
We are constantly inviting people to come into our schools, walk around, take a look at our classrooms, come into our buildings. Because although we talk about all the challenges and we talk about how difficult it is, when you walk in these buildings, what you see is you see good teachers teaching and you see children learning.
I have a young lady, I can't tell you her name, but she's graduating this year. I bet this year alone she's lived in 5 different houses. But she has over a 3.0 GPA and she's accepted to Oklahoma State. She's ready to go to college. It's wonderful, and it makes you feel really good that they have persevered and kept on.
So sometimes you're the mother when their mother can't be there. You're the person they turn to sometimes because they don't know who else to go to.
You teach every day because you know you make a difference in these kids' lives, okay? And you know that they walk out of your classroom better because of you.
Kansas City, Missouri School District has some excellent teachers, some teachers that go all out, put their own money into supplying materials and books and pencils for their kids. And they really go the extra mile to make sure that those kids are getting what they need.
My passion is the students in the Kansas City School District and what we can do together.
It's all of us kind of working together and trying to see what's going to work for our students.
Despite the shortcomings, teachers do. Teachers teach. Teachers make things happen, and the kids are learning.
They're the greatest kids in the world. I wouldn't teach anywhere else.
There's nothing more challenging than this, but it's the rewards. When you get the kids that run through the mall and grab you and hug you and say, thank you, thank you, thank you for being my teacher. Or you get the kids that are running down the hall and they almost tackle you because they want to say good morning to you. That's why you're teaching. Because you're the hope they have that they may not have at home.